In this video today, I'm going to show you how to get little reminders in the bottom right hand of your screen if you're like me and forgetting to take attendance at the start of each class. So the first thing you're going to do is go to Google Chrome, open up a Chrome browser, and make sure that you're signed in at the top right. It's really important that you always use your school account to sign in, so let me know if you don't remember your password. After this, you're going to go to Google Calendar. You can get there by clicking on this apps icon, which is the 3x3 grid, and going to Calendar, or you can just do a Google search for Google Calendar, and you'll be able to find it. So once you get there, make sure you're again signed into your school account. I already have a take attendance calendar already created, so this will be kind of like the final product of what you'll be creating. I'm going to uncheck it so that it's not in the way for this demonstration. So this is probably closer to what you will see when you log into your account. The first thing that I'm going to do is click this plus sign to add another calendar, and then I'm going to click Create New Calendar, and then you can call it whatever you want, attendance, reminders, it's up to you. And then leave everything else the same. Click Create Calendar, and this could actually take a while, so I'm going to fast forward. Okay, once your calendar has been successfully created, you're going to click the back arrow and it takes you back to your calendar. And now let's set it up for sharing permissions. So I'm going to click the snowman, the 3 vertical dots, and go to settings. And basically, I just don't want anyone to be able to have permission to use this. So I'm going to uncheck this box and I'm going to X out of sharing with any other specific people or other than myself. Click the back arrow again, and now your calendar is ready to use. We just need to add the reminders in. So I'm going to start on Monday, double click on the day you want, and create a reminder. Now you're going to have to do this for each class, which is a little bit tedious, but it's worth it. So I would just say first period, take attendance, or whatever you need to say. Now, we're going to actually have this go until the last day of school, which for us this year is May 22nd. And we don't want it all day. We want it certain times. So first period is 8 a.m. to 8:45, and you can do these manually if you need to. And we do want it to repeat. We want it to repeat every weekday, Monday to Friday. And everything else down here, you can leave just the default. So save it. And now it starts to look a little bit crazy, but that's okay. We're going to go back to the same day we started on last time, double click it, and we're going to do one for second period or whatever your next class is. And same thing, I'm going to set it to run all the way through May. Second period is 8:50 to 9:35. And we want it to repeat every weekday. And click save. And now to save time, I'm just going to do the rest of the class periods for my day. Okay, now that you have a reminder set up for each of the classes that you need, there's a couple more things that we need to do. The first is we're going to create a set of pages that opens up automatically every time you open up your Chrome browser, particularly when you get to work in the morning. So to do that, we're going to click up here and we're going to copy this URL to the clipboard. And then we're going to go to the snowman, the 3 vertical dots in the top right corner, and assuming that you're logged into your work account, click the 3 vertical dots and go to settings, and down at the bottom you're going to see on startup, and this is what opens up when you open a Chrome browser in the morning. You can open a new tab, you can continue where you left off previously, or you can open a specific set of pages, which you can see is what I've done. So let's do that. Let's add a new page, and we're going to paste that URL here and then click add. And now it's added to the list of pages that will pop up every time I open Chrome, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I closed out of my Chrome browser and I reopened it like I would when I get to to work in the morning, and you can see here are all my startup tabs at the top, including the calendar. And I would also recommend that you do one for your attendance and just have it set to go directly to your attendance as well, so you don't have to open that manually every morning either. The other thing that you have to or the two things that you have to remember for this, one is that this calendar always has to be up. If you X out of it, it won't give you a reminder. The other thing, though, is that you have to have the actual calendar that you created clicked or checked, because when you X out of that or uncheck it, it won't give you the reminders throughout the day. I learned that the hard way. So make sure that you have that checked. And then secondly, I know this is kind of a pain to have it open all day if you're not using it. So what I would do is right click and then hit pin tab. And that way it sends it over here to the side. So it's still there and it's still working, but it's not in your way. In fact, I pin a lot of my browser tabs just to kind of get them out of the way. So that is how to create a reminder to take attendance or do what else you need. And let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day. Bye.